So today I'm going to show you how to make a basic white sauce using Carnation Light and Creamy. So for 1 can we need 20 grams of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, half of an onion and 3 cloves. So we pop the onion and the cloves and the carnation together and we just leave those to infuse for around 10 minutes. So we just take on a little bit of the flavour of the onion and the cloves into the carnation milk. So instead of using milk, we're using Carnation Light and Creamy, which is more indulgent, but of course it's 95% less fat than cream. So from a health point of view, it's a great product to use. So the first thing we need to do is melt our 20 grams of butter. And then we're going to add the flour and make what is called a roux. We just mix those two in together. As we're mixing these around, what we're doing is we're actually just starting to gel the starch in the flour. Once we've got those mixed together like that, we can now start to add the Carnation Light and Creamy. We just take that off the heat a moment, strain out the onion and the cloves that we put in earlier, and then just add this very, very slowly. If you add this too fast, you will just end up with a lumpy sauce and it'll be too hard to get the sauces out. We're adding the Carnation Light and Creamy slowly so it gives the starch in the flour enough time to gel and pick up the moisture. So the reason why we mix this slowly is so that we can incorporate the light and creamy into the starch that's released from the wheat flour. So we've added over half a can of Carnation Light and Creamy now, and as you can see, it's still very, very thick, and it will be. It's not until you enter the last small amount that we get rid of all the lumps, we get a nice, smooth, glossy sauce. Okay, so once we're almost there, we just tip in the final amount of Carnation Light and Creamy and just stir that until it thickens up. Just turn that up a little. So as this comes to the boil, the rest of the butter just melts and you get a lovely, smooth, glossy sauce. For a supremely rich lasagna or moussaka, this is a sort of viscosity that you want, a nice, thick product. If, however, you want this to be a pour-over sauce or you want to use in a light pasta dish, better to pop in 1 more can of Carnation Light and Creamy, a small can this time, and just quickly mix that through. Now we can use this as a pour-over sauce for any number of dishes, most of which you can find on recipes.com.au. This application today, I'm going to pop in some dill. I've got 1 tablespoon of chopped dill and 2 tablespoons of white wine. This is then a delicious sauce that we can pop over some fish. I've got a nice piece of grilled salmon with asparagus, and we just need to coat the top of that with this sauce. So for a deliciously light, quick and easy meal, just steam some asparagus, grill a salmon fillet, pour over your light sauce, finished. How easy is that?